Welcome, everyone, to this week astrology for the week of July 28th to August 4th. I hope everybody's doing well and having a wonderful day. The sun is in Leo. It's a Friday. If you're catching this live, the moon is in Aries. Lots of fire today, which is wonderful. Happy Friday, Casimar. Wonderful to see you, per usual. Thank you so much for joining. It's always a bright spot in my day when you arrive in the live. So thank you for showing up. So for those of you who do not know me, welcome. And those of you who are coming back, well, welcome back. Welcome back. Your dreams are your ticket out. Just like that show, Welcome Back, Cotter, right? So I am Joshua the Psychic. I am a psychic astrologer. I do readings. I do coaching. You can find gift certificates, information about parties, etc. on my website. In fact, you can also find your horoscopes for this lunation. We're in the Capricorn full moon cycle. So what is love flows, what is not goes. Out she goes. Additionally, let's talk about what happened this week, just to give you a recap of where we're at. This week, if you're catching this live, again, this is for next week, July 28th to August 3rd, but the week that we're currently in and the day that we're on July 26th, catching this live, the sun has entered Leo. Yay! Hey, Kelsey. I love the name Kelsey. It's such a great name. Nice to see you. So the rule of thumb is such. Under the Cancerian energy, it's the mother energy. So it's all about achieving that level of emotional security, getting in touch with the divine mother, feeling really at home, comfortable and safe and nurtured, at home within the self. So then when you're nurtured and you're cared for, when the sun is in Cancer, then when the sun enters Leo, you get to express yourself because you know you're unconditionally loved. You can put yourself out there without worrying about being hurt because you feel this sense of unconditional sense of love and safety, etc. So do enjoy the sun in Leo. It entered Leo on July 22nd, and it's going to be there till August 22nd. So definitely have a lot of creativity during this period. Express your creativity. Lead with your heart. Leo does rule the heart. So make sure that you're doing things that fill your heart with joy. Additionally, this week, Mercury, planet of communication, entered Virgo. Now, Mercury is going retrograde, which essentially means from our perspective on Earth, it's going to look like it's going backwards, but really Mercury's slowing down. Think of it like you're in a train and you're seeing a Honda Civic. This Honda Civic is probably going forward, just like your train, but because it's going slowly, it looks like it's moving backwards. So when Mercury is retrograde, it's a good time to rest, review, reflect, anything with the re prefix. And because it's in Virgo, Mercury will be retrograding in Virgo, and then we'll be going back to Leo. We got to be extra careful because Mercury is the ruler of Virgo. So Mercury entered Virgo on July 25th, and it's going to stay there until August 15th. Now, on August 4th, Mercury is going to be going retrograde. And come August 15th, it's going to retrograde back into the sign of Leo. It's going to go back into Leo. And then September 8th, once Mercury is direct, it is going to then re-enter Virgo, there to stay until September 26th. So while Mercury is in Virgo, we want to really mind the details. We want to make sure that everything is buttoned up. It's a really good time to streamline and make more efficient your processes, right? You want your life to be like a well-oiled machine, particularly with Virgo. And we got to really mind the details. So definitely check and double check during Mercury retrograde. Mercury is going retrograde on August 4th. We'll talk about that next week and how you can make the most of it. But while Mercury is in Virgo, be mindful of the details. It's a great time to really clean things up, be it your health or your diet, your regimes, your time expenditures. What do you spend time doing, right? Because Virgo is very, very efficient and it's very practical. So it's a great time to button things up and get things like a well-oiled machine. Hey, Haley, nice to see you. I don't know if Kelsey's a Scorpio, but do I have 3 Scorpios live with me right now? I know Haley is. Casmar is. Kelsey, what sign are you? If I'm in the company of 3 Scorpios, well, I'm gonna feel even more blessed than I normally do. Not that whatever sign you are, Kelsey, is not great. I'm sure it is. I'm just curious. So yeah, Mercury's gonna enter Virgo. Lots of time for clarity, cleaning up, etc. Also this week, and if you're catching this live, it's today, Friday, July 26th, Chiron, which is the wounded healer, goes retrograde. So when Chiron goes retrograde, it's time to turn inward and explore our inner healing. What needs to be healed within us? Wherever you have Chiron in the chart is where you have a woundedness that you came into this lifetime with, this woundedness from a past life. And wherever we have Chiron in our chart, by sign and house, it's where you need to overcompensate. So keep that in mind. Kelsey is as well. Oh my God. Shiny sides of Scorpio too. Look at this. Jeez Louise. Holy Toledo. Okay, Kelsey's a Libra. But okay, Libra sun, but that's close enough. I'm going to call it. I have shiny side. I have Casmar. I have Kelsey. I have Haley. Am I missing anybody? I don't think I'm going to call it. So thank you all. I'll tell you, you not only use Scorpios curious, but to have a bunch of Scorpios in my live stream, let me tell you, it is high praise. So I thank you so much for joining me. That is so cool. Anyway, we have Chiron going retrograde, so it's a time to really heal. Now, last night I did a session called the 7 Primal Questions, and the 7 Primal Questions is a book by Mike Foster, and I just ran across this. I think it was like last week or 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, oh, geez, this could be really helpful for my clients. So what I did was a quick live stream yesterday, essentially talking about the 7 primal questions. Mike Foster says that when we get a yes to these 7 primal questions, we're in good stead, right? We can live our richest lives. And really quick, well, some of the questions are, am I safe? If you are feeling safe, you're going to be in a really good space. If you're feeling, what is the word? Secure. If you're going to be in a really good space, if you're feeling loved, etc. And one of the things that you can do, and you may have seen me do this before, but with the chakras, right? And we're going to do more of this, but just like a quick recap, you can look at the chakras, and essentially you would go to your base chakra, I am safe. And then you go to your sacral chakra, I feel safe. Then you go to your solar plexus, I create safety. Then you go to your heart chakra, I love being safe. Then you go to your throat chakra, I speak safety into existence. Then you go to your third eye chakra, I see myself as safe. And then you go to your crown chakra, I know I am safe. What you'll be doing then is programming your body to feel safe. So we're going to do more of that. I'll create videos for you to do that if you're interested. It definitely works as you're retraining your body. And for instance, it's not just safety with the primal questions. You got safety, you got security, you got feeling loved, you got feeling good enough, you feel successful, etc. So we'll go more into that, but check out the live stream that we did. That's in the link below. It could be a lot of fun. And check out Mike Foster's work. This is not my book, obviously. It's his, and he's brilliant and really just a really great guy. He's a very gentle soul, very charming. So check him out if you're so inclined. He actually has an assessment on his website so you can find what primal question you have, that main primal question that drives you. And once you wind up appeasing yourself with that question, you give yourself a yes to those primal questions, but particularly your primal question, you're going to be in a really, really good space, a much better space. So check that out. Now let's talk about this week and how you can make the most of it. Oh, you feel more like a Scorpio than a Libra most of the time? That's pretty cool. Oh, and your hub is too. That's pretty awesome. Awesome. So on Sunday, everyone, we are under our waning moon phase. So it's the letting go phase. It's the phase, the 2-week period after the full moon, because we had that full moon in Capricorn on the 21st. So we're embracing introspection. What is love flows, what is not goes. And Sunday is the sun's day, so you want to connect to the sun. Your solar plexus chakra right here is connected to the sun. You can actually even look at you can imagine your belly button, a stream of light from your belly button to the sun. That's going to empower your solar plexus as well. And it's going to heal the energy that you have with the sun. And that's going to help you to manifest a lot more quickly. It also is just wise to utilize the universe. And what I mean by that is spending some time in sunlight is really helpful. Spending some time in moonlight, of course, is also helpful. And if you can't actually go out, you might want to visualize it in your mind's eye, right? Visualizing yourself connecting with those energies. In any case, your moon on Sunday is going to be in Taurus, where she is most happy. Moon loves being in Taurus. It's exalted in Taurus. Keywords for Taurus for your Sunday include reliable, patient, practical, sensual, determined, stable, loyal, stubborn, artistic, comfort-seeking, and persistent. And numerologically on Sunday, it's a 28. So this is all about self-mastery and leadership. You get to combine your ambition with teamwork and practicality on Sunday. So it's a great day. And if that wasn't enough, it's National Milk Chocolate Day. So you could have some chocolate milk. You could have some milk chocolate, maybe like a Godiva or a Hershey's, whatever you like. Whatever you do, indulge in the smooth, rich taste of velvety milk chocolate, a timeless favorite for sweet moments. Share the joy with loved ones and savor every bite. Sure, dark chocolate might be better for you, but I really think milk chocolate's better. I'm definitely more partial to milk chocolate. Oh, you like it too? Yeah, I really love milk chocolate. I eat dark chocolate just because it's better for you, so there's less guilt. But yeah, if I had my druthers, I'd be eating a lot more milk chocolate. So do enjoy that. It looks like this is a nice glass of chocolate milk, which I think counts as milk chocolate. I'm going to call it. So on Monday, of course, we're still under our waning moon phase. We're embracing introspection, releasing what no longer serves us. This period is ideal for gratitude, forgiveness, and rest, and preparing for renewal because we have a new moon in Leo on August 4th. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to talk all about that next week. Your day's planetary ruler on Monday is the moon. It's the moon's day. It's the most sensitive, porous day of the week. So be sure to double down on your self-care and nurture your subconscious mind. You can even do what we were talking about before with the primal questions. I am safe. I feel safe. I create safety. I love being safe. I speak safety into existence. I see myself as safe. I know I am safe. Whatever it is that you want. It doesn't have to be safety. It can be health. I am healthy. I feel healthy. I create health, right? Or wealth. I am wealthy. I feel wealthy. I create wealth. I love being wealthy, etc. And we're going to do a whole bunch of those, I think, in the upcoming weeks. I think that would be a lot of fun. So definitely focus on what you want on Monday, not what you don't want. You should do that all the time, but particularly on Monday because, like I said, our subconscious is very porous. And on Monday, your moon's going to shift from Taurus to Gemini at 5:27 p.m. East. So end of your day on Monday, if you're on the East Coast, you're going to be moving from steady routines, Taurus, to versatile thinking and lively conversations for a refreshing change. So the energy will go from stable to inquisitive and curious and a lot more chatty. And you might want to pad your schedule in the beginning of this week with some extra wiggle room, just because we do have a lot of this Mercury energy that is a little, well, it's slow. Mercury is slowing down more and more as the days go on. So definitely give yourself some extra space, extra leeway. You don't want to have to rush. You want to be able to take your time and, enjoy your process. On Monday, it's a 29 numerologically, which embodies transformation and inner wisdom. It signifies introspection, spirituality, and resilience, self-discovery with inner strength. So again, you're turning inward even with the numerology on Monday. And what's also cool is that it's Global Tiger Day. And I say it's cool because the sun is in Leo. And Leos, I know it's the lion, but they also rule over cats. And tigers are cats. So celebrate tigers. And I found out that their unique stripes are akin to human fingerprints in that no human's fingerprints are the same. No two humans have the same fingerprints, but no two tigers have the same stripes. Did you know that? I didn't. So on Monday, admire tigers' beauty and their support, and support conservation efforts, because we don't want to lose our tigers. We don't want to lose our tigers at all. So do enjoy that on Monday. I love my milk chocolate too, Haley. However, I did find out that white chocolate is not really chocolate. I was very chagrined about this. Very chagrined. But it's still very good. It's very good. I don't know what it is, but apparently it's not white chocolate. Maybe I'm wrong. You have Mexican chocolate ice cream. It covers. I've never heard of this. I might have to check that out. Yes, it's true. Tiger stripes are all individualistic, just like our fingerprints. Additionally, on Tuesday, the 30th of July, we have our waning moon phase that we're still in, of course. So we're releasing what no longer serves us, focusing on our gratitude, because then we're going to get more, right? Because when you're in a state of gratitude or appreciation, you're in a state of receivership. You're feeling that you've received, right? Because a lot of times when we don't get what we want, it's because we're too defensive and we're so expecting it not to happen. And this always happens to me, blah, blah, blah. So you want to be in that state of gratitude so you're able to receive and allow more wonderful things to come into your life. On Tuesday, action-oriented Mars rules your day. So it's ideal for anything that requires extra courage, drive, and initiative. It's definitely a good get stuff done day on Tuesday. I'd say particularly with the moon in Gemini, you just want to check and double check. Gemini keywords for your moon on Tuesday include curious, adaptable, witty, communicative, versatile, intellectual, sociable, restless, inquisitive, playful, quick thinking, and expressive. Did I say smart? They're very smart, Geminis. Very smart, and they love to chat. So definitely enjoy this active, dynamic Tuesday. And it's a 30, which is very abundant for those that know the tarot. 30, cross sum of 30 is 3. That aligns with the Empress. So with the Empress card in the tarot, whenever something new comes into your life and brings you great joy, the Empress is the vehicle for that something. So with 30 being your numerology on Tuesday, because it's the 30th of July, there's more creativity, there's sociability. It signifies joy, expression, and communication. Think artistic imagination with community. And, oh, geez, Louise, we have National Cheesecake Day, too. So savor the creamy delight of a rich, velvety cheesecake, an indulgent treat for any sweet tooth. Enjoy a slice and share the joy with friends and family. I gave you a cheesecake that has some caramel drizzle on it. It looks like caramel. I hope you don't mind. I was thinking about giving you strawberry drizzle, but we're going with the caramel drizzle today. So hopefully you like it. Oh, and you get to have cheesecake. Oh, you have eye surgery. Okay, well, we'll be everybody send Haley lots of love for her eye surgery that she has on 7/30. So it's very, very easy. Send love to her while she's en route to the doctor. Send it to the doctors, the assistants, the receptionist, her recovery time, etc. And you'll be fine. Scorpios, by the way, have tremendous recuperation powers. They can get well really, really, really quick. So you should be all set. And enjoy your cheesecake, maybe with some caramel drizzle. I would rather caramel drizzle actually on my cheesecake than strawberry drizzle. I really would. Yeah, I would. So on Wednesday, of course, we're still under our waning moon phase. We're letting things go that no longer serve us. And your planetary ruler on Wednesday is Mercury, planet of communication. So again, we're edging toward this Mercury retrograde. So you want to give yourself extra time. Give yourself that buffer. Give yourself some space. Because ideally what you're going to do during this retrograde period, throughout all of August, pretty much until the 28th, is you're going to reflect, you're going to rest, you're going to enjoy your summer. It's actually nice to have Mercury retrograde during the summer. What I would suggest if you're traveling, if you can, it's always good to redo things, i.e., say you went on a trip before, it's better for you to return to the hotel that you stayed at previously, as opposed to this brand spanking new hotel that you've never been to before. Same thing I would do in terms of restaurants. Like, I wouldn't even try a new restaurant under a retrograde. Why? Because, I mean, you get an opportunity to redo it, right? And you know that it's going to be good. So just consider that doing things again, as opposed to anything brand spanking new. So on Wednesday, your moon's going to shift from Gemini to Cancer at 11:18 p.m. East. It's pretty late, but essentially you'll be going to Betty by when the moon is in Cancer, and you're going to be waking up on Thursday, of course, when the moon is in Cancer. So we're shifting from the Gemini moon that gives us the sense of curiosity and exploration, and we're moving into more emotional realms late Wednesday night when the moon goes into Cancer. So we're transitioning to nurturing emotional connections and intuitive insights. We're really going from the intellectual space of Gemini, its key phrase is I think, to the Cancerian space of emotional drive and fulfillment. Its key phrase, Cancer's key phrase is I feel. So people are going to be more sensitive when that moon goes into Cancer, and we also might be a little bit more moody. So definitely keep that in mind. Try not to do anything unless you're in a good mood. It's a good rule of thumb. Get happy and then do something, particularly when the moon is in Cancer, because goodness knows, lots of wild mood swings under that transit. So numerologically on Wednesday, it's a 31, which embodies determination and independence. It signifies initiative, innovation, and leadership. Merging ambition with self-reliance. It's a masterful number, right? Because the cross sum of 31 is 4. You think of stability, order, and structure. And after we've had milk chocolate, after we've had our cheesecake, we're going to get a little bit healthier on Wednesday because it's National Avocado Day. That's nice, right? So celebrate avocados on Wednesday. They're symbols of love and beauty with their unique shape and Aztec-recognized aphrodisiac properties. So the Aztecs looked at them as having aphrodisiac properties, which is interesting. So definitely that could be a lot of fun. Maybe you can get on some. Who's that guy? Al Green, maybe. Maybe you get on some sexy music. And even if you don't, well, enjoy the creamy goodness. You can use avocados for spell work. I wouldn't do it under this cycle, but essentially, because it's love, right? Avocados is love. It can be used for beauty. It can be used for love. I would do it under a new moon cycle, not now, but August 4th or whenever the new moon cycle is, because then you can have an avocado and you can eat it with intention, right? Some people, I know, have a client who puts like avocado face mask, right? Because it's tapping into that energy of the universe to give her more abundance, more beauty, etc. So consider trying that out. And if you want to do something with avocados under a full moon, you could look at it as removing blocks, right? I'm removing blocks to love. I'm removing blocks to abundance. I'm removing blocks to beauty, if you're so inclined. I bet they will help you recuperate. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and you bought 2 yesterday? That's good. Do enjoy your avocados on Wednesday. They're so tasty. They're so tasty. And on Thursday, the 1st of August, happy August, everyone. This is exciting. So, of course, we're still under our waning moon phase. What is love flows, what is not goes. And Thursday is the luckiest day of the week. Planet of luck and abundance, Jupiter, rules your day on Thursday. So it's time to think big, doubt your limits, and go beyond your stretch. You might want to just stay loose and expand and grow. How are you growing? How are you evolving? Because if you grow and you evolve, you will not have pain. For all of us, right? When we are going with the flow and growing and evolving, we're not going to have pain. We're going to experience pain when we're restricting and being stubborn and tight, right? So you want to stay loose. You want to expand and grow. That's not only good for you mentally, but because the mental affects the emotional and the physical, it's good for you all around. So stay loose and look for ways in which you can expand and grow, because that'll be really helpful. Additionally, on Thursday, your moon is going to be in Cancer again, of course. Keywords for your Cancerian moon on Thursday include protective, intuitive, nurturing, sensitive, emotional, caring, imaginative, loyal, home-loving, and compassionate. And 1 for your numerology on Thursday symbolizes beginnings, of course, and independence, right? Number 1, singular sensation, right? It signifies initiative, leadership, and innovation, blending autonomy with new opportunities. So this could be a really, really great day. I love how we're starting the month on a Thursday. Very, very lucky. Plus, it's National Pinball Day, which is perfect for Leo season, right? Because Leo is all about fun and games and your inner child. So on Thursday, you may want to enjoy the thrill of the arcade classic with its fast-paced action and vibrant lights. Flip, score, and immerse yourself in the excitement. Maybe enjoy your inner kid, right? And enjoy an arcade with some pinball. That could be a lot of fun. It's certainly very, very Leo. Very, very Leo. Fun things like that. And if you're not even using a pinball machine or playing pinball, well, do something fun on Thursday. Do something fun throughout this whole transit, because the Leo energy is all about fun. And on Friday, the 2nd of August, my goodness, our summertime is flying by, just whizzing by. We are still, of course, under our waning moon phase, so we're embracing introspection, releasing things that no longer work, no longer feel good. And for the Scorpios, or really anybody, but Scorpio is a sign that they need to follow what has heart and meaning. If they're not emotionally connected to something, they may as well not do it, because they're so intense. But when they get emotionally connected to something, if they're following something that has heart and meaning for them, whoa, they can accomplish anything. So you always want to follow what has heart and meaning, because then you're going to be tapping into your greatest purpose. And talking about that, whatever it is that you love, well, Venus, planet of love, rules your day on Friday. So be sure to stay in that vibration of gratitude, appreciation, and spread love wherever you go. Celebrate your blessings, celebrate yourself, celebrate others. It is a Venus day, so it's very relational. It's a wonderful day. Friday is going to be really, really nice. And it's going to be very, very sensitive and even romantic. Cancer can be very romantic. Remember, it's ruled by the moon. So your moon in Cancer on Friday, embrace the emotional depth and nurturing instincts that come with this transit. Focus on family, home, personal growth for a supportive atmosphere. You want to feel really at home within the self. You want to mama bear yourself, take super good care of yourself and other people. Because if you're nurturing yourself as much as possible, it's just going to be very natural for you to nurture other people. And it's not going to take much out of you. And it's a really cool partnership day on Friday. You got the numerology of 2, and it's Venus's day. And 2 embodies partnership and balance. It signifies harmony, cooperation, and adaptability, merging relationships with diplomacy. Now on Friday, we do have a square, and it is involving Venus. So squares can create challenges, but they make stuff happen. So Venus in Leo is going to square Uranus in Taurus. So you may experience, depending on where this is hitting in your chart, again, you may be just breeze by it and not be affected, but you may want to expect sudden shifts in terms of love and finances. Very positive they could be. So embrace unpredictability for growth and deeper self-awareness. Elvis Aaron Presley had this aspect in his chart. He had Venus in Capricorn at 29 degrees, square Uranus in Aries at 27. Now, what's cool about Elvis is that his astrology is really fascinating. So Elvis was a Capricorn sun sign with a Pisces moon, which is not easy because Capricorn and Pisces are very opposite. Capricorn's like Captain Real and Pisces is land of make-believe, right? But what's most interesting about Elvis is that he has a Sagittarius rising. And that Sagittarius rising is really cool. So when you look at a rising sign in a chart, you say, okay, he has a Sagittarius rising. What planet is the ruler of Sagittarius? Jupiter. So then you go to the chart and you say, where does he have Jupiter? Because that's really, really key. And get this, Elvis had Jupiter in Scorpio in the 11th house, which has to do with the masses. So what did he do? Because his chart ruler is in the 11th house in Scorpio. He brought really sexuality to the masses in a very Sagittarius way, right? It's all about fun, games, and adventure. So yeah, his chart ruler, Jupiter, is in Scorpio in the 11th house. And really, that's what he did, right? If you remember back to Ed Sullivan, they had to shoot him on camera above the waist because they were offended, or they were afraid they were going to offend people because of his very sexy hip gyrations. So he brought sexuality to the masses, the 11th house, in a very, very Sagittarian way. Happy go lucky. It wasn't intense. It wasn't like too smutty, right? It was very, very jovial and fun. So definitely listen to some Elvis with this aspect, and just roll with the punches on Friday. You know, determine where you really care to take a stand and maybe let things go. But definitely be flexible and open to change. Like Elvis, you can move your hips like Elvis. In fact, if you do hip exercise and you keep your hips loose, you're going to be able to switch directions much more easily. Maybe that's why Elvis was able to use his hips in such a way. In any case, enjoy your Friday. And then last but not least, folks, on Saturday, the 3rd of August, we have our last quarter moon. So the last quarter moon is the period of time between the full moon and the new moon. Oh my goodness. Oh, I made a mistake. That's incorrect. Sorry, scratch that. There's no last quarter moon on Saturday. This is the day before the new moon, so my bad. We're still going to be under our waning moon phase, so essentially it's the same thing. This is your last day of letting things go, because on the next day, on the 4th, we have our new moon. So apologies about that. On Saturday, Saturn rules your day. It's the planet of discipline, restriction, and responsibility. So set yourself up for success on Saturday if you can. Get your ducks in a row. Check and double check. Unlike myself for this slide, I didn't check and double check, apparently. Lesson learned. But yeah, on Saturday, you want to set yourself up for success. Your moon on Saturday is going to shift from Cancer to Leo at 7:09 a.m. East. So we're shifting from that introspective mood to vibrant self-expression and creative confidence for a dynamic start to the day. So definitely enjoy that. That'll be really, really nice, because then you're going to have your new moon, which we're going to talk about next week. So again, like the big thing that we're doing, and if you're catching this live, it's actually today is our last quarter moon, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, it's today or tomorrow. Let's just take a look here. We are in July, and it is the 26th. So our last quarter moon is actually tomorrow, if you're catching this live, on July 27th, which means that that's the phase between your full moon and your next new moon, that midpoint between your full moon and your new moon. So it's about assessment and seeing where you're at. This is what I have to let go of further. This is where I can tidy things up and make adjustments, etc. So keep that in mind. So yeah, you're going to have your Leo moon on Saturday at 7:09 a.m. East, and it's going to be a nice, confident start to your weekend, technically your weekend on Saturday. And 3 numerologically on Saturday represents creativity and communication. It signifies expression, joy, and enthusiasm, balancing sociability with imagination. And on Saturday, it's Campfire Day, also called Campfire Night. I prefer my campfires at night. So gather around a cozy campfire, enjoy the warmth, and share stories and s'mores under the stars. Doesn't that sound fun? Embrace the classic outdoor fun. And if you can't get to a campfire, well, you can go onto YouTube and say campfire background, right? And you can hear a crackling campfire most likely. So you can get the effect if you don't have a campfire. But I would try to get a campfire. Get your Hershey's, get your marshmallows, get some sticks, get your friends, get your family, and share stories under the stars. That could be a lot of fun. So do enjoy that on Saturday. And there we have it, folks. Thanks all so much for joining me today, especially live. I do appreciate it. Great to see everyone. And do check out my website, psychicsun.com, if there's anything I can do for you. Check out all the resources that are in the description below, and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and a wonderful week ahead. S'mores, I know, right? I definitely think I need to have some s'mores. Hopefully you will too. So take Oh, it's really, it is? That's so great. I'm so glad you do. Well, you'll particularly have to do it next Saturday, that's for sure. You too. My pleasure, Kelsey. And good luck with that surgery, Haley. You're going to be fine. You have all that love that's been sent to you, so you're going to be all set. Thanks again, everybody. I so appreciate it. Take really good care, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.